Okay, I know you read the title and you probably don't agree with me, but please, just hear me out for a minute. Yes, the campaign is bad. It's egregiously bad. It's incredibly lazy, there's absolutely no effort put into either the gameplay or the story, but once you get past that, the rest of this game is pretty good. Let's start with the core gameplay, for example. I am not the biggest fan of super fast Call of Duties, I'm not exactly a cracked movement kind of player. Oh my god, they brought back slide canceling. I don't care. But that being said, Modern Warfare 2 was just too goddamn slow. And I don't even know if it was as much the movement as it was how bad modding your weapons were. Do you remember when the game came out and everyone was bitching about how guns were better stock because any mods you put on them would penalize them so goddamn much, and you would get a little extra range or recoil control out of your gun and it would take you 3 business days to aim down your sights? That is not the case in this game, which I think is fucking incredible. For example, let's look at the Scorpion Evo from Modern Warfare 3. This gun has a barrel that gives you a decent amount of range and recoil control. The downsides aren't really that bad, you actually are making the gun better by putting this on. Now let's take a look at a similar style of SMG from Modern Warfare 2, the MP7. And let's take a look at this barrel. Oh, that gives some good benefits, but oh my fucking god. Are you serious? And this was after like 4 seasons of them repeatedly buffing attachments because they were terrible. And this reduces your ADS speed by 50%. Yes, I know the maps are recycled from the old Modern Warfare 2, but they're pretty good maps for the most part, so I'm not complaining. The COD developers have kind of had issues with making good maps recently, so I'm okay with this. So, when are you gonna bring back 2019's maps? Like Arklov and Grozna? And shit, it could have been lazier. They actually went through the effort of redoing Scrapyard and Rust again, even though they were in 2019, as well as redoing High Rise and I think Terminal that were in Al Mazrah to actually be more faithful to the original maps. The game takes Modern Warfare 2's unlocking system and basically makes it a little less painful. With the Armory unlock system, winning games now progresses anything you want to unlock certain attachments, gear, whatever. And I know this is a temporary effect till people get everything, but holy mother of God, people are playing the fucking objective. I think I have a higher win-loss ratio in this COD than any other one because people actually want to win the game. Yes, I know the game is basically DLC for Modern Warfare 2, but something that a lot of people don't seem to understand is that they were going to charge you $70 for this either way. Whether it was a new game or not, there's no way Activision was going to miss out on that kind of money, alright? And people said the same things about the original Modern Warfare 3 way back in the day. Yes, the campaign is unacceptably bad. No, this probably shouldn't have been a full-priced release. God forbid the new $70 standard they're trying to set. But at its core, the multiplayer, which is why most people buy these games, it's really fun. And I'm surprised to be saying this because Modern Warfare 2 kind of fizzled out for me pretty quickly after I got Orion, and I was basically only playing DMZ, which I did have a lot of fun with, and they better bring that fucking mode to Modern Warfare 3. Try as I may, I really can't find one aspect of Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer that I prefer over this. We have perks by default again, thank fucking god. I actually like the new system with boots, even if covert sneakers is way better than everything else, obviously. Personally, the way I think they could fix this is that the tactical pads and the stalker boots should be one thing, as well as the lightweight boots and climbing boots should be one thing. This would add some more buffs to the boots that aren't, completely eliminating your footstep sounds that might make them enough to be worthwhile to take, but probably still not. Either that or just reduce how loud the footsteps are normally. Still audible, but not fucking clomp, 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 clomp. And then maybe we wouldn't need covert sneakers to flank anywhere. The vest system is another one I think that's pretty cool. I like the avenues it opens up in terms of gameplay, and some of them actually open up some interesting strategies for modes like Search and Destroy with the comms vest. Overall, I think the overall perk and gear system is a pretty big upgrade, and I'd like to see them expand on it by adding more types of vests and gear. My only critique is probably, I think there should be 2 gear slots by default, but Ghost should cost 2. Because there's so many great options for gear and stuff, but really 90% of matches you're using EOD or Ghost. You pretty much have to, especially now that shooting unsuppressed weapons puts you on the minimap again. There's not really many alternatives. All in all, I really do think this is a positive experience and a significant upgrade over 2022. I played the living shit out of 2019 for years afterwards. I didn't buy Cold War or fucking Vanguard. And this feels a lot more like that. Now, I'm not trying to, like, nostalgia bait or whatever, but I think this is a lot better of a game, closer to what 2019 was, and just a lot more fun. I don't get tired of this game after playing a few games of it. I don't feel like I'm just grinding the fucking completionist camo because I have to, because it's like, well, I did Damascus, so I should do Orion. Another interesting part is that this game actually functions on release. Outside of a few crashes and like a couple minor bugs, this is nowhere near the level of broken that Modern Warfare 2 was on release. Do you remember when tuning didn't work at all? And when it did work, it just made your gun irrevocably worse with basically zero benefit? I know a lot of people don't like this game, and some of those reasons are valid, yes, but I also think some people are just getting baited too hard by nostalgia. Not to say that's not Activision's fault, because they're obviously trying to bait you with nostalgia with the old maps and all that, but something that people need to understand is that this is never going to be the old trilogy. It never will be. The developers that made the old trilogy are gone. Infinity Ward is not the same studio that it was back then. If people stopped holding it to those ridiculous standards, I think they might like the game better. And it's not wrong to have high standards for your game, you should, but I think this game meets my standards for what is a good COD. I have fun playing it, I don't feel like I'm getting absolutely destroyed by sweats all the time, so, you know, that's pretty nice. And people need to just appreciate the old CODs for what they were, because they're not coming back. No matter how much Activision tries to bait you into thinking they are, they're not. Oh, but one minor complaint I have about this game is the hit marker sounds are too fucking loud. So yeah, I think that's really all I have to say about this. I enjoy playing this COD. It doesn't feel like I'm getting absolutely flattened by sweaty fucks the whole time, so, you know, I'm having a pretty good time. And I think this game will only get better as time goes on. I mean, I did read that Sledgehammer wants to put bunny hopping back in the game, so other than that, it will probably get better as time goes on, but, you know, I'm having fun with it. I think we're going to be in for a good year. Well, for me, probably more than a year. I'm probably not going to buy the next COD because I really only play the Modern Warfare series. If you stuck around this long, thank you for watching. Goodbye!